Good morning from North Texas. It's Wednesday morning, about 10:45ish. Heading back to the lease. Come back Monday afternoon after the Monday morning hunt. It was just warm down there. But anyway, we got a little bit of weather last night. It's getting into the 40s at night, so that'll work. Got back into town, got a little work done, or a little business done, not work, and heading back down. We're going to try to get a couple of more hunts in. And sorry, a big truck just pulled up beside me and just about pulled the trailer around. I was following that guy earlier and he wasn't driving nowhere near the speed limit. Now he's passing me and I am doing the speed limit. Anyway, like I said, we're going to go back down. I've got a feeder, I think it's an old Remington plastic feeder that one of the guys that got off the lease several years ago left it, so I retrieved it, put a new timer, ordered a new timer assembly, rebuilt the motor, which really just took it apart and cleaned it, and put it all back together. I'm going to put that just south of my stand. I'm thinking about 50 yards, I think, is where that tree is, looking towards the road going to the lease. But anyway, of course, we're not getting any pictures of any deer anywhere near the feeders. We've got acorns out, so they're not going to hit the corn until frost or two. I'm trying to remember, it's been years since I even shot a deer anywhere near a feeder. But we'll bring the hogs in, and I'm all about that. Also, I posted once before, I was looking for a late 60s Remington, 6mm Remington, and I found a few, but they were a little higher than I wanted to pay. Anyway, so on a suggestion of one of the warehouses, I ordered one of those Ruger Americans in, 6mm Creedmoor. I'd made up my mind I wasn't going to buy a 6.5 Creedmoor because I've got all kinds of 6.5s all around it. One with more powder, one with less. And anyway, I just wasn't going to go that route. But the 6mm Creedmoor is real close to the 6mm Remington in speed. That's what I was looking at. Something that chunked a 100-grain bullet around 3,000 feet a second. That's what I had in my head. So I ordered some Hornady. I ordered a case of Hornady match ammo, and then a couple of weeks ago I put on my wants list at a couple of warehouses a couple of boxes of Remington. I really like Remington brass, and you guys that's been following me knows that I like that. It goes back to shooting single shot pistols where it says R-P Remington Peters. I like to load it where the dash is exactly 12 o'clock in those single shot pistols. It doesn't matter, but it just one of them things. So anyway, I really like Remington brass. I love Hornady bullets, but I've not had a lot of success out of Hornady brass. I don't know if it's brittle or it's soft or whatever. The times that I've tried to reload Hornady brass, it's not come out well. So anyway, my original thought, of course, when I bought the first case of ammo is the brass. The Hornady is I would just shoot it and reload it. But again, knowing my history, I found some Remington, or they called me when some Remington came in, which is really funny. It tells me how they ship this stuff. I had the one warehouse call me and I said, ship it. And I guarantee it wasn't a day later, maybe 2 days later, another warehouse called me. Hey, we got a case of that 6mm Creedmoor in Remington. Yeah, I've already got a case on the way. And there's not 50 cents difference in the two. That's what blows me away. Is, you know, the guys have got it figured out. They're going to sell it at X, and I think they call each other and say, hey, we're going to sell it for X, and here we go. But anyway, like I said, we're going in here and set up this feeder, but to shorten that story slightly, I brought the 6mm Creedmoor with me, and through my buddy Robert, Mr. E, I'm going to quit calling him Mr. Smooth, that almost sounds indecent. He's just real smooth with a shotgun. The guy's just like hot knife and butter when when he goes to shoot. He's just a good shooter. Anyway, Mr. E hooked me up with a Vortex Viper. He bought somewhere on clearance. He bought 3 of them, and it's a discontinued model, but doesn't matter to me. But I told him I wanted to try to stretch his 6mm Creedmoor out, like shoot 500-600,000 mile. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I want to reach out there. So this Viper has, I believe it's a 6.5 to 20 power, or maybe it's 6 to 20, 6.5 I think. Anyway, 30mm tube and all that. Well, we're going to mount that. I brought 2 boxes of the Remington ammo with me, and time permitting, which I think we will, we'll fire some rounds at 100 yards, get it on paper, and I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. I've got the trigger adjusted pretty light on it, about as light as it'll go. But you know, this is not really going to be as much as a hunting rifle, but it will be used as a hunting rifle. We'll see how it goes. If I shoot it and I like the feel, that's what we'll hunt with. If not, I have the 300 Weatherby back there, pretty solid on it. And then, yeah, even though we're not traveling far, a third rifle, my 7.62 39 AR that I put together, I know that baby will shoot. It's got a big 6-power scope on it, and it'll get it. It's another one of them. You put the crosshairs on whatever you want to knock down. You better get a knife out because you're fixing to get dirty. So anyway, ride with us. We'll try to get some more video down there. And so this will be part 3 of deer season 2020, opening weekend week. And keep watching the video if you've made it through this long of me rambling. We're going to do the Canton Gun Show again next weekend, in a few days. So that's another reason why I'm only going to hunt just a couple days, and we'll get back, unload some of the stuff out of here, and then go to the warehouse and pack this baby. The main reason we bought the trailer was for gun shows. We're going to go down there and we're going to clean house. Yes, we're going to have a lot of ammo. We've got a few hard to get guns. We've got a few handguns, believe it or not. They're starting to kind of trickle in. They're going to be priced to move. So anyway, thank you for riding with me. We'll get some video shots on the property. See ya. Now we're taking a little ride back again. Buddy's old area that's now, I believe, David's stand right there, stand. I seen our one banded turkey. I guess Parks and Wildlife had released some. Well, we've got one. I think so far he's pretty much hit everybody's feeder on game cams, except for mine. All right. There's the front gate over there, and there's camp. And it's warm. It's mid-70s now. We made it back camp. Need to hook the power up. Got all the doors open on the camper because Oh, Honda here, she weeped a little gas, so it's pretty strong in there. All right, here we go. There's the campfire area, which will be lit up in a few hours. Okay, I'm not going to video all this. There's a bunch of these online, but there is my roof naked. And we're going to put some clothes on it, some of this stuff here. And I guess we'll start with this back one, because to be quite honest with you, it looks the easiest. So, here we go. And a couple hours later, there it is. Not perfect, but it's pretty close. Pretty good. It's a good tight fit. And here's a bed for the night. Anyway, coffee maker. Little heater. We might gonna need that tonight because it's supposed to drop down into the 40s. So, alright, we're loading up to head to the stand. See ya. Well, it is a little after 6. Had a little bit of excitement. Heard some coyotes. They sounded like they were getting closer and closer, so I hung out a little bit, but that feeder that we just put up is 50 yards over there. You can't see it. It's dark. So, yeah, that's one of those little $3 lights you can buy at Harbor Freight. It's mounted on a tree behind my stand, so you can see to get in real easily. Yeah, just one of them deals. All right, we'll do a little more video back at camp. Okay, on those other videos, I don't think I showed you the lighting at night. We've got a plug-in dusk dawn light there that, of course, we unplug when we leave. There's the cleaning tripod thing or TP looking thing. You can't see it. And there's their that family's trailer with those solar lights on it. Pretty cool. You know, they charge all day and run. Well, they run all night for sure because I've got up and they're on. And then here's camp with all those LED lights. And here's Jake's little cabin. Can't see it. Dark. Got his new trailer. There's my trailer and truck, which is hard to see. Hold on, see if we can apply a little light. There you go. Then the four-wheeler. So, it's about time to make a fire. Got part of my mess from earlier. And then we're going to cook some dinner, which is nothing more than heating up some water. But anyway, really good evening. Got to see a little young 4-point come out right there on the trail that I've killed two others. It's a real hard trail. It's been there for years.
But I did put up a feeder probably 25 yards the other side of that towards the road. I guess that would be true south. Trying to get the hogs out because that's more open, and you know, hopefully get a shot at the hogs before it gets too dark. But I'll probably post the picture of that little young buck. He's a 4, just a fork or a crab claw, but you can tell he's young, real skinny. The rack almost went straight up. So anyway, I got about a 1-minute video too of him, so I might post that. I don't know if you can even see it well. But anyway, let's get a fire going. We're at deer camp. She's a rocking now, baby. Yep, that's a way to do it. Nice and close, and got my drink there, and we're watching her burn. And the one thing I have been missing so far this year, yeah, jet puff marshmallows. Love marshmallows, mainly over a fire. Okay.